Shantae C, and we're checking in with a brand new 10 things. I'm sitting here with my girl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're back, and it's a little cold outside.
Man, listen.
But we're glad y'all are here with us, and we are going to get into some celebrity tea and some things.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, what we got going on in the world? Something exciting tonight.
Yes, what's going on?
And my homeboy Luda had to shout it out on his IG. Thank you, Luda.
Okay.
The Hawks had their opening night tonight.
Okay.
They are playing, kicking off the season. As I just looked a second ago, it's looking rocky, 66-64.
Oh boy.
66 Hawks. So my boys might pull through.
Okay, okay. Come through, Hawks.
And I decided to be here with you guys, so I'm not at the game, okay?
Next time.
Next time. Friday. Catch me there Friday. All right. And so thanks, Luda, for shouting that out on your Insta. Also, we're gonna start with some congrats.
Yeah.
So finally, we're not starting with condolences.
Thank goodness.
We're starting out with congrats. So we know that Big Sean and Janae, of course, having their first baby together. She has another kid. We talked about that some months back, remember?
Oh my goodness.
So they did a little special gender thing.
Okay, a special gender reveal. All right.
Yeah. They did it at a concert in LA. I thought that was really nice and something different.
Okay, so what did they
made
do?
their own little gender reveal party.
Lord, so what did they do?
They announced that they're having a baby boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Big Sean and Janae Aiko. Hopefully, Ariana Grande's not upset. Hopefully, she's showing love.
Oh, crap. What's that all about?
Well, that was Big Sean's ex-girlfriend, you know?
Mm-hmm. I do know that.
You remember when he wrote the notorious theme song for her? I'm with you. Yeah. There's a million other things I'd rather do than to be with you. So hopefully she won't be hating on him, and she'll be very excited for him.
Love it.
Definitely congratulations. We love it when there are new births in this world.
Yes, and they're not keeping everything all secretive and blah blah blah. She's sharing her baby with the world at her concert.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so moving on. This one kind of shocked me. I don't know why. Because you break up to make up and make up to break up, right?
Right.
But Cynthia Bailey and her husband, Mike Hill, allegedly filed for divorce. They only been married a
hot second.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
They're claiming that it just didn't work out.
Well, okay, so this makes 3 that we know about. So she had Leon. Then she had Peter.
Oh God.
And now who's this next
one? Mike Hill.
Mike. We cannot keep up, Cynthia.
He's a Fox Sports studio host.
So I wonder what. Well, okay, we ain't gonna pontificate
now. Okay, so originally, before they got married, there was a lot of controversy because he said that he's basically cheated on every woman he's been with.
Oh, well,
but that's supposedly not the case right now.
Okay, so she's just trying to save face, is what you're saying?
I guess she don't want nobody to tell you.
We are in the Atlanta area, so if Cynthia, you just decide you want to come and clear the air, you can certainly do it on 10 things.
Certainly.
You can even call in, girl. We can send you a link.
You can call in.
Let us know.
And let us spread the truthful tea.
Let us make sure that the tea is spelled correctly.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Alleged.
Alleged.
This is what the people are saying.
This is what the people are saying.
All right. So moving on. Now, Hov, he hasn't been starting any shit like Kanye lately. But we know Jay is a businessman, and Bacardi, you should have knew too.
Oh Lord.
So he has filed a lawsuit against Bacardi. You know, they are they hold his brand, his liquor, Douce.
Oh, okay. Don't
So
say.
don't
Okay.
say, yeah. So he signed a contract with them back in 2011. So they've had a partnership for a long time.
20. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
12 years,
but
11 years almost.
Jay is suing. He wants to see. Y'all know y'all can't play with Jay-Z and his money. He want to see the
Receipts.
records.
And you want to
Yeah.
see the
And he
receipts.
also want to get in and he wants to see the stock for Dose and the barrels that it's being held in. So I guess they have a lot going on there.
Wow. So I guess that he's saying that they're not reporting correctly.
That is exactly what he's saying.
Wow, that's crazy.
He said they're not reporting everything correctly. So I don't know
what
what's
that's all
that,
about.
But I wonder why it took him so long. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't want to throw anything out there. But I wonder why it took him so long.
Well, maybe
2023.
Well, maybe they were doing right for the first couple of years, and then maybe he was saying, something ain't right.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
But you always want to see your books.
Yeah, that should be like a quarterly thing.
Yeah, you always, and I would say that of course we're busy, right? We have all these people that work for us.
Yeah.
But for us, I would not want my workers to, I would sit down with my own accounting and go through my books myself.
Right. I mean, I feel like they should definitely do the discovery piece of it. And then after the discovery pieces, they should be able to report on what was discovered. And then that should be a long brief where they're going through the numbers line by line.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
And I think a lot of times celebrities, and not even just celebrities, like people get busy and they're hiring somebody else to do certain things they should be doing themselves.
Right.
Which will burn a lot of people in the end.
Yeah. I agree.
A lot of people in the end.
I agree with that.
I mean, when you just look back at the track records, person after person, they were robbed by the people around them.
Well, I would hope that Bacardi, as such a large entity, was not doing all of that.
I don't think so.
But you never know.
But I don't know.
You don't know what he could be specifically looking for, and we don't know exactly what he's suing about. It could be trademark secrets. Maybe they are cloning how they're distilling his liquor, and they're using that same thing in another brand that they have. Who knows, girl?
Who knows? But
it could be more than just the money.
Jaden put the lawsuit out there. We know he don't need the money, but
it's the principle.
The principle.
It's the principle.
And y'all know I'm all about that principle.
You are. Please don't do her wrong.
Don't.
Please don't do her wrong.
Don't. I have some points to fill. So, we have said over and over again on Tea and Things, on every platform,
yes,
forever, when you are kicking off your career,
being
a rapper, singer, artist, painter, whatever you're doing. Okay, so Miss Glorilla, Shantae, do you know who that is?
Glorilla. Wait a minute.
She's a new artist, but you've heard her song. Jumping out the wait, how the song go?
What? Glorilla, girl.
Yeah, she's like popping right now, girl. She's twerking on them headlights. She said she can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
okay. I didn't know that was her name.
Yeah, like Cardi just did a song with her. And
I did not know that was her name.
Okay.
Glorilla.
So,
alrighty.
She's been blowing up. She just did BET. She's got some hits out right now.
Okay, so what her money?
So she went to Instagram
Oh boy.
to go off.
Oh boy.
Of course, she's newer to the industry, and she had so many labels coming at her wanting to sign her, but they also wanted her to come alone with her hit single, her hit song. Yeah, F and F, right? Right. So, which everybody's got TikToks to it singing.
Okay,
it.
so
I love it.
Okay, so what? So tell us what happened.
So the labels started turning her down because the producer
Owns the song.
well, he owns the song, and on top of him owning the song, he put it on his album as owning the song and labeled her in a group, and she didn't even know she was in a group.
Whoa.
She thought she was being an independent artist.
Whoa.
But I think sometimes when you're coming up and, because if you go back and look at, these songs that they were putting out, she was always with a bunch of
So
girls.
He basically pimped her.
I wouldn't say that. He did go and apologize because he's new to the game too.
Okay. Listen, when you okay, so let me just say this. When you are filling out your paperwork, it clearly says who owns the song. And when you only put your name down, you know what you did.
Yeah, what Shantae said. Okay,
you pull up the sheet, and in ASCAP BMI, CSAC, there's fields, right? There's fields that go down the thing, boom, 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 and it says ownership. You put your name, boop, 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 boop. It says, how much do you own of this record? You say 100%. There's no like, you didn't know.
Well, I'm not going to take up for the man because I don't know what the man did and didn't know.
Or maybe somebody else did it for him.
He could not, he might not even be with ASCAP BMI or whatever.
Well, that's the only way you can own something.
Well, he might not know that part.
And then when you copyright stuff, you put your name and your social security number and how much of the record do you own? 100%.
Lord,
that's why I be like, people be lying. Don't just say you new to the game. Just say
no. I mean, because I literally have sat in major meetings with artists that they all got the same lawyer, and I'm like, okay, because you can't have the same lawyer.
No.
That's a breach of contract, okay?
Well, it's a conflict of interest, and those lawyers are shady because that's against their ethical oath.
But
again,
at the end of the day,
all right,
obviously somebody didn't know, and it's probably somebody that's getting taken.
Yeah,
that part.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So
he apologized. Did he give her credit? Did he go back and amend the copyright?
Well, that part I don't know. I gotta go do some more research. But what I will tell you is that the young lady is blowing up. She's doing her thing. Hopefully she got enough paper right now to kind of lawyer up and get her paperwork straight.
Well, at the end of the day, I always tell people, let the song blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up. Because when you sue them, they're going to owe you all that money back.
Not well. And he said he originally made the song for
did he write the words, I wonder?
I don't know.
We gonna get back to y'all on that story.
I know he made the beat, but he originally made it for Megan, and then he said
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Sit on it no longer, so he had the girls do it.
That makes sense.
He said that sounds like sit on it for 24 hours. He was excited.
Well,
and it blew up, and it did well. And she's got a few other hits, and she just dropped a song with Cardi, and so she's doing her thing, and hopefully she get everything together. But that's why we always tell you, have your paperwork straight, because you never know.
In a blink of an eye,
what's
baby.
Gonna blow up.
In a blink of an eye.
You could be just having fun, and that shit blow up.
Right.
And I think that's what they were doing.
Yeah, but
They were jumping out at headlights and red lights, twerking on them headlights. That's what they were doing, just having fun.
Child, the 90s, oh, the 90s.
And now it's a big hot mess, but I think baby girl gonna get it straight.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So
we gonna lift her up. Church, let's lift her up in prayer.
but anyway, the moral to this story is not even about Glorilla.
Right.
It's about have your shit straight
before you,
even if you're starting a business, even if you're doing whatever.
Even if you think it ain't gonna be nothing, get it straight from the jump. Because when it becomes something, then you're protected.
Yep. Had the paperwork right.
Yep.
All right. So, y'all, we gotta get into our topic of the night.
All right.
We need you guys to comment, tune in,
and
tell us if you ever been in and been out of a toxic situation. So, what we're saying is you don't know you're in a toxic situation until you're out.
Right.
Has that ever happened to you? Because it certainly has happened to me.
It certainly has happened to me. And the funny thing is that, when you're on the other side of the situation and then you're no longer stressed, you're kind of just, you're living day to day, and you're like, this crap was really consuming every single bit of my energy. It was sucking the life out of me.
I know, but my question is, so do we not know we're in a toxic situation till we're out? Or we know we're in one and don't know how to get the hell out of it?
I think it's both, because I think that you can be in a situation and make excuses, right? For why all these little things are happening, right? Not even knowing that on the other side is rainbows and sunshine.
Ugh.
Right, it's rainbows and sunshine on the other side. You don't even know. So you continuously make excuses. You're like, oh, well, it's happening like this because of blah, blah, blah. It's not going my way because of blah, 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 blah. When you don't realize all you got to do is make a different decision. And on the other side of that decision, it's sunshine and rainbows.
And smiles again.
And it's all smiles again. And it's funny because, and I know you say we've all been through this, but in my recent situation, being in a kind of a toxic environment, like now I feel like I have all of this extra downtime and I'm like, don't even know what to do with myself. It's just weird,
That's good.
In a good way. It's weird in a good way. like it's almost like I miss the drama, but I don't miss the drama. But I miss the drama, but I don't miss the drama.
Right, I feel you. I feel you.
It's like okay, I feel bored, and so in some ways I'm like, I kind of want to hear the drama, but then the minute it comes my way, I'll be like, I don't want to hear it.
Lord have mercy. Listen. If you were strong and able and God willing to get out of a toxic situation, don't miss it. Don't miss the drama.
Don't miss it.
Just don't miss it. It's so much more peaceful. OMG.
Right. Woo! You could get back to being you. I was thinking to myself, for all you guys who know me from back in the day, I used to write music every single night. I used to get down in my studio and I would be turning on that equipment, getting in there, singing a bunch of songs. I've got an extensive library. I probably got 500 songs written, no lie. And for the last 6 years, no music's been flowing.
I feel you.
Like I can get a song out, but then I'd be like, it ain't my best. You know what I'm saying? Because I just was not inspired. Like it's like the toxicity was taking up my whole everything.
Well, Robin says you'll find a way to fill up your time.
That
I
is
agree with
true.
that.
That is true.
Yeah, like it is when you're in toxic, you're just dealing with it every day, whether it's a relationship, job, whatever it is. And when you're out of it,
Yeah.
you feel that weight lift. And I agree with Shantae. You're like, man,
Right. What was
this
I
is
doing?
nice. That is nice.
Right. I remember like the first couple of days when I was just like detoxing from all of the drama, just detoxing. I remember one day I didn't do nothing. I literally sat on the couch and watched Netflix for like 10 hours. I did nothing.
That's the life, Shantae.
I wasn't worried about nothing. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just laying there like, this is kind of nice.
Yeah, it is extremely nice when you could take toxic and put it in a rear view mirror and leave that shit behind you.
Yeah. And don't go back to it, Lord. Please don't run back to it.
Yeah, no, don't. Well, I think once people realize that they were able to leave a toxic situation and they can feel that,
Yeah.
you know, you give yourself a week, a couple of weeks, feel that, oh God.
Right. It's like a feeling.
You don't run back.
No. You'd be like, oh, that's for the birds, child.
Yeah. But you got to give yourself that time.
Right. To
At
like
least,
to let it out.
A couple of weeks. Two,
right.
3.
Because you don't even know how to like navigate in your new world. Because a lot of times when the situation is toxic, it normally didn't start off that way.
No.
So it's like over time it became that way. And then that became your new normal. Every day that was day in, day out. You just fighting and you just mad and you just not happy and it just take every little piece of energy out of you just to be sweet.
Yeah. Well,
gee,
I say put it in the rearview mirror and leave it.
Right. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Leave it behind you.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? How do y'all get out?
Right.
How do y'all even know you in?
And it's funny because, you know, a lot of our topics kind of tie back to this. I mean, I think even with the ability to say no in situations, like really understanding, hey, this situation is not good for me, and just how to deal with that. And now it's like we're on the other side of things. So we're like, okay, now that it's over, what's new? What's next?
New feels good.
Yeah, new and next feels good.
New and next feels really good. You could breathe. And, you know, I used to always think it was a saying, just a saying when they say the weight on your shoulder
has been lifted. Woo.
But that's real. That's real. You can feel the weight lifting off your shoulder.
You wake up, you be all in a good mood, like, hey, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Good morning.
Take it back to Mary.
Right. Everybody feel good about themselves. Like every morning I wake up, I be sending my coworkers emails. Good morning. How y'all? I missed y'all yesterday. And be for real about it, man.
All right. Y'all shouldn't say that. Turned a new leaf.
I done turned a new leaf.
Who is this woman?
Right.
And what did you do with my friend?
Right. Sure.
No, but real talk, you know, and that's the sad part. You don't even know you're in a toxic situation until you get out of it.
Yeah.
I think you know a little bit. Yeah. I think it's hard to just get out.
Right. And so the biggest thing for me was, the kicker was when I had someone that, you know, I dealt with on a regular basis say to me, I went on vacation and I came back and they're like, God, you seem so different. And I was like,
that's a sign.
I was like, what? What you mean I seem different? They're like, you just seem so much more relaxed and you just, you know, seem very easy breezy. You don't seem uptight. And I had been gone for like a week and came back.
Okay.
And so, you know, at that point, that's when I knew, this is too much. This is too much.
Yeah. Even you can see it
Right.
that I've been gone and I'm good.
Right. And
I
now
came back a new person.
I came back a
And I didn't even
brand
have surgery.
that part. I did. I had some mental surgery.
Hey, that's real.
Yeah, I had to surgically remove myself from the situation.
All right. Well, we got any comments?
No, we don't have any more comments right now.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys are in a toxic situation. Try to weigh it out. Think about it. See, figure out if you're in and what you want to do. Your
And try to
exit plan
move
to
it
get
on,
out.
man. Sheesh.
Yeah, because it feels good when you're out. And sometimes you don't even know you're in.
That part. Well, that's our time, but we do got a 5-minute tip for today. It's getting really cold outside, guys. So
That part.
one of the things that I like to do when it's cold outside is make a big crock pot of food. Okay.
Okay.
That big crock pot of food is going to last you for a couple of days. All you got to do is turn it on in the morning, let it cook throughout the day, and voila, you have dinner for 2 to 3 days. And that way, that saves time, energy, money, and not to mention washing the dishes.
Yeah. And well, I'm glad you did bring up the crock pot. 'Cause that's a good tool to have for the winter
Yeah.
because we can make soups
Yes.
that can last a few days, and soups can be extremely healthy if you can find a healthy recipe to make one. I'll bring some recipes in next week because that's what I've been kind of doing. Different little soups, kale soups, vegetable soups, things
Oh,
like
yeah, I
that.
love vegetable
But
soup.
it saved me time when I'm working from home. The crock pot is cooking it.
Yep. And it's super simple. Just chop up your ingredients, toss them in there. You at least set it and forget it, basically.
All right, so pull out the crock pots or invest in a crock pot.
And they're extremely cheap.
Yeah, they're very cheap.
You can get one for $40 or less, guys.
Yeah, and it will save you wonders from being over that stove.
Yes, it will. It'll free up a little bit more time to Netflix and chill.
Yeah, and it's good. And you can put some healthy meals in there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this has been
another Tea and Things.
Fabulous episode. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place, different date.
Yes, we love y'all.
We